Hey! Today we're creating a cute 2D sticker effect, almost like a hand-drawn pastel illustration. So let's get started! The first thing we're going to do is create the inner outline lines for each element. So we pick the object that we want to outline and then we duplicate it. Or we can hide the original if we prefer. And then we go into edit mode, and from here we select the edges that we want to keep as our outline. Usually these are the sharper angles, so around 19 degrees. And once we've selected them, we press Ctrl+I. We invert the selection. We delete everything except the edges that we want. And now we're left with just the clean outlines. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna convert these into a grease pencil object so we can actually see the lines as a stroke. Then we add a thickness modifier and we choose the uniform thickness. With this, it lets you control how thick or thin the lines look. So now we can scale them a little bit if we need it, so they read nicely in the scene. And then we repeat this process for every part of our model. Now we're gonna give these lines some color. So in the materials tab, we switch to the stroke material and we change the base color. What I like to do is I use the eyedropper to pick the object's color, then I lower the value a bit so the line becomes a darker pastel tone. So I do the same for all the outlines on the book. So now we're gonna set the background color to a flat color. So we go into the compositor and then we add an alpha over node. Bring in your render layers node, plug its output into the foreground, and then pick your background color in the background slot. To see this inside the viewport, we need to enable the option that lets the compositor display directly in the render view. So we go here and then we switch it to always, and now your background should appear instantly. Alright, now for a cute optional detail, I like to use these stars and sparkles. So we add a plane and we use the knife tool to draw a little star shape. We delete the excess geometries and model the star so it fits your style. To make sure each star always faces the camera, we need to add a track to constraint. So we use the eyedropper to select the camera, and then if the star flips, just switch the axis until it faces the right way. In my case, it will be just set. So from the camera view, you can now place as many little sparkles as you want around the model. Now let's add some anime style shiny lines, the hand-drawn 2D spark highlights. We're gonna start creating a plane and then we shape it into a stretched ellipse. Then we turn on face snapping and enable the align rotation to target. And now When you drag the line onto your model, it snaps perfectly to the surface, even if it's curved. So we adjust their shape, make them thinner or wider, and give them a bit of depth so they don't flicker. Finally, let's create the outer sticker outline. So we go back to the compositor and we're starting from scratch. Add a delayed erode node, and this will expand the mask and give us a thick sticker border. And then we connect the alpha output from the reader layers into the mask input. Then Then plug this into another alpha over, but this time hook it into the factor. Now, if you have something you want to make glow, like the emerald on the book I have, we can add a glare node. So feed your image into the glare node and then into the foreground of the alpha over. If you don't need the glow, you can just connect the render layers image directly. So take the output from the alpha over, plug it into the final output, and choose your background color again. This stack creates the outline underneath, and the sticker border colors comes from the foreground color. So the background color is whatever you set in the second alpha over. Also, we need to increase the size in the delayed erode node to make the outline thicker or thinner. And that's it. Here's our final pastel 2D sticker result. I hope you like my tutorial. This is my first time doing a tutorial, so I hope you like it. Thank you.